All right, we're back here at the OPL event. Number 3 at
the beautiful
Golden
Beach
Resort. We got Northern Loyalty in red on your right-hand side. You got Lake City Rangers to the left.
LCR, as
some people
Todd
call it.
likes to say.
The sun is shining. Beautiful weather out for paintball. Couldn't ask for any more. You see Loyalty going into the second Dorito there. Lake City Rangers in the Dorito home. And that can on the snake side.
You know, LCR being a new team, they had a pretty strong performance in their first match. We do know Northern Loyalty, though, one of the top teams in the OPL, have been in the finals before. Always the past two events, they've been a top 3 team, I believe.
Very strong team indeed, yep.
Came in second first time and third the second event. So this is definitely going to be an interesting match. 2 strong teams going head to head.
I got Northern Loyalty here.
Oh, wow. Great move, but double bunkered.
Northern Loyalty getting a double pack, 2-pack there.
So what just happened there, the corner Dorito player on LCR went from
A 3-pack,
the corner to the 50 Dorito, although they already had a D3. Why he did that, I don't know. But when he got there, they were both looking inside. On the opposing side, there was a 50 Dorito player who took advantage of that, notice that they were both looking inside, double bunkered both of them.
So no one was live at the end of that point. Everybody traded out with everybody. So it'll be a no point, first point between Northern Loyalty and Lake City Rangers. Next up in our second game of this split deck format, we have Team Explicit versus Joyceville. You'll have Joyceville on your right and Team Explicit on your left. Both teams having a decent start to this tournament.
I think Explicit lost their first match, I believe. Joyceville tied their first match with Rockstar.
We got a both conservative point breakout for both teams. This first point against each other. Trying to feel each other out. Trying to figure out each other's game plans here. Team Explicit trying to push up these Dorito side, have a stronger D side presence, where Joyceville's got a stronger snake side presence here.
Right now we have a shot here of Joyceville. We see they have 4 bodies alive, pretty stacked. One in the command center, one at home, one in the Dorito corner, and one in the God.
There's a good shot of Joyceville in the center Dorito there. Shooting snake side.
Just locking down that snake.
Trying to protect his snake player.
Oh, Mr. Todd, welcome back.
Hey, hey. I just went and uploaded the first couple of matches to Facebook. They're up there now. They look really sharp.
Nice.
Wonderful.
The middle of the camera lens, unfortunately for our production booth, has a big blur over it, so Jory doesn't come out very sharp, but everything else is pretty good.
Perfect.
Yeah. What's been going on here? Who are we watching?
We are watching Team Explicit and Joyceville.
Nice.
First point of this match.
Let me have a sip of my peach juice and settle in. Delicious.
Quench your thirst.
Oh, yeah. All right, we got a guy at the W. He's doing fairly well, it looks like. How long has this been game on? I just literally sat down. Did it just start, or?
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay, that's good.
Got a pretty good matchup on the other end. LCR versus Northern Loyalty. Two very strong teams.
I have a referee blocking my view. Can I tell him to move? There he goes.
Oh, he must have heard you.
Very good.
Nolan.
All right. Looks like we got 5 bodies alive on both teams still.
Yeah, playing a very slow, methodical game here, looks like, for both teams.
Methodical. You guys broke out the thesaurus while I was away.
Yeah.
Studied up.
Let's let this game matriculate and see how things go.
Matriculate. Wow. That one went over my head.
Well, see, Mark, there was a plethora of words I could have chosen to use.
Plethora.
I know you're tuning into this webcast to watch Paintball, but you're also getting
English
grade
major.
12.
Well, it's funny. The
English
Porta John
lesson.
I just used had a word of a day toilet paper in there. So, yes. It said sanitary on it. I don't know. All right. So we got guy in the 50 Dorito pushing up. Oh, they're completely on the other side's team, but he just got bowed out. Sorry, I'm still new to who these teams are. Last player looks like he's at home. He's going to get... they traded out.
So we have Joyceville and Team Explicit.
Okay, so Explicit seems to be the last guy left in the corner there. What do we have? Oh, and we got Joyceville coming up the snake right now. Looks like it's 1-on-1. No, it's 2-on-1 for Joyceville.
Oh, looks like Joyceville has finally shot the explicit player. That was a long point.
He was in
actually.
there forever. He must have been using the force.
The old cloaking device, maybe.
Yeah.
He did have a lot of camo.
The force is strong with that one.
That would be, very unfair in a game like Paintball.
Who are we talking about? What did you just do?
Are we still?
There we go.
Okay.
We're good.
All right.
Fantastic. All right, so who do we got coming up next, Mark?
We got Lake City, Rangers versus Northern Loyalty.
So LCR versus Northern Loyalty, guys. This is our broadcast of Event 3 live from the OPL event here at beautiful Golden Resorts here up in Northern Ontario, hunkering around Rice Lake. We are going to say farewell to Mark for a little while, and we're going to have another fellow fill in for him in a moment here. Unfortunately, Jory will stay with us.
It's always a disappointment. I'm used to it.
Not really a disappointment, more of just a settle.
All right, I'll take it.
All right. Morning, Brad. How are you?
Not bad. How are you doing?
Good. Your microphone needs to be really close, just like that.
Right here?
Right there.
Perfect.
Oh, nice.
Very good. All right, Brad. So who do we have? We have LCR on the left. We have Northern Loyalty on the right. Sorry, I said Brad. Brian, I'm sorry.
Oh, it's all good.
Yeah. Mr. Bates.
How's the day going for you?
Not too shabby. How's Suicide Squad doing?
Doing pretty good. First-year team in the tournament. This is our third event, of course, in the OPL. This has definitely been a learning curve for us this year, but we seem to be getting better and better. We get to kind of go out at our home field Crazy Bills there, and we get to practice with a lot of teams like Northern and everything like that. So
you know these guys.
Yep. So we picked up a lot of stuff, and like I said, we just keep getting better and better every event.
Very good. Very good. Well, what do you think of this game? We're losing another player from Northern now.
Oh.
And we have LCR at the
wall
W.
there.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, this one has actually been a pretty good game so far.
Well, yeah, we got some fresh life in the booth here.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of cut the cord of Mark, let him go.
Uh,
We'll decide if he comes back.
that was definitely a nice slide into D1 there.
Yeah, Shane Salmon.
Salmon.
Oh, there goes the guy in the W.
Very good. The sun's now nice and high. It's almost 12 noon. Everything is nice and bright. The grass is a little bit grayed out just because of the lack of moisture we've had the last couple of weeks, but the grass is nice and slippery. Guys are making good slides and dives. The weather, I would say, is about 24 degrees outside.
Yep.
Very, very little wind. This is the most perfect weather for paintball.
Oh,
Yeah.
definitely.
No rain, right?
No
As long as
rain.
it don't rain.
It can rain tomorrow.
Yep.
All right, we got a creepy crawly coming up here from Northern. Sniping across the field. He took
Oh,
one of the
very
LCR
nice.
players out.
Very
See, you
nice.
can never underestimate someone's sneakiness.
Nope.
No.
You know, Mr. Deeds.
No.
Mr. Deeds. Never seen that movie.
I wonder if
one
he...
of the last decent Adam Sandler movies. There's a line there where
Yeah.
you can never underestimate someone's sneakiness.
Oh, yes, very sneaky.
Yeah, there
Now,
you go.
now that you can see the mesh there tweaking into the frame there. Very nice. You can see the wind starting to pick up a little bit. There we go. All right. So it looks like Northern took the point on that one. Somehow we need to arm or make it a game with the pod runners for something that they can compete with.
That would actually be a good idea.
Maybe put a charge or an explosive in one of them on the field and just leave it randomly there, and whoever wins it gets a prize.
Or we could just go with the big Pokemon craze and just tell them that there's a Pokemon out in the middle of the field.
Well, that's true. And for all of you that are watching at home, there is no Pokestops here at the Golden Beach Resort.
Unfortunately, no.
No. So we've got Explicit on your right and Joyceville on your left. Joyceville is up by 1 point.
Okay.
We played Joyceville Event 1, and they are a really good team.
Or did you just not play well that event?
Ooh, right off the break.
Nice. Hear that from the broadcast center. Here, high up top,
Definitely
the field.
Joyceville Juveniles. That's a team name that's been around for a long time in the Ontario paintball community, that's for sure.
One of the original franchises in the X-Ball,
Yep.
if I remember correctly. Yeah, we've got a great vantage up here, guys. We're broadcasting up 20 feet in the air, overlooking the field itself. We can see pretty much most of the field. Unfortunately, with these bunkers and people hiding, it's very difficult sometimes for us to see all of the players. But we will do our best to keep you posted what's going on here. Much like Joyceville has both the 25 Doritos covered right now.
Ooh, making a great
And
move.
Now he's up to the
50
50.
degree.
Good job. Still seeing lots of players on both teams. This field has not been an aggressive field. I think you're going to see it as people play it a little bit more, all the openings. I think you'll see it become a little more aggressive. But right now, people are taking their time and really trying to find those holes.
Just figuring it out.
When not having a prominent, 50 Dorito side is difficult too.
Yeah, I was saying how, adding these bricks onto the D side is a very novel thing. It's very uncommon. So you really got to, live behind your gun and play tight.
Well, all these Dorito players that are used to walking around on an angle now have to, figure themselves out. All right, now watch the sneakiness of this player. He's going to... He knows the Dorito player's there. He's just trying to figure out...
that's
there he
too
goes.
bad.
Where did that shot come from? Oh, Snake won. Snake won.
See, that's a perfect example of where sometimes advancing up the field is not
Oh,
advantageous to you.
very nice.
And there's some chitter-chatter
Whoa.
from the players on the field.
And there goes a penalty.
Penalties will be called. And quite a fast run in by. There we go.
Hey, Joyceville pushing the buzzer, hanging the flag.
All right. So did you stay up, Brian, last night, or did you guys just wrap up this morning?
No, actually, we were just we're staying about an hour away from the field.
Is that because of Jory's RV?
No, actually, we had an offer from my dad to stay up at his place. Well, he's up at his trailer right now. So had the team up there last night, had a barbecue, kind of got to, work on a game plan for everything today. So
Very good. And what was the thing you were most looking forward to coming here and doing today?
You know what? It's kind of funny. We've gone point for point a lot of the events. We're collecting a lot of points. We're actually looking to come out with a win today.
Very good. I thought you were going to say shaking my hand when you saw me this morning was the high point, but that's fine. That can take it too.
Yeah, but you know what, though? I didn't actually see you this morning. I was actually waiting for you to come over and shake my hand. It's been, since the event 2 I've seen you?
I saw you.
I saw you there.
I saw you here this morning.
Oh, yeah. But I believe at E2 you made fun of me because I wasn't looking the proper coach attire for that one.
It doesn't sound like me.
No, it couldn't have been you.
No, I don't think so. All right, so who do we have? We have Northern up on the left side, LCR on the right side, I assume.
Yep.
Lake City Rangers.
See what happens when you assume. Sometimes you get it right.
So Northern Loyalty is up 1-0. The first point they played, if you're wondering, was a no point. So that's why it's only 1-0 right now. Joyceville took that point in the last match, so it's now 2-0 for Joyceville Juveniles. So, Brian, is there anything that you guys have been doing today that's been, working really well for you?
We've been finding that a lot of the guys that are on the Mount Bridges team, a lot of us are actually scenario paintball players. So a lot of us have actually been playing together for a couple of years. For us today, it's just actually been kind of finding the right balance in the lines. A lot of guys feel a lot more comfortable with having certain people like watching over them if they're front players as opposed to the back players. We've just been finding that just our communication, keeping our kill count going, and just just the field vision and everything like that. I think that's what we've been really successful for, and that's what we've turned a lot of points over for.
They tried 2 people to the W. One got clipped on the way up through the window. And as you can see here, we got a poison on the W. 1 high, 1 low.
I'm loving that W.
All right. My wager right now is that player on LCR is going to figure it out first.
I think Flo's going to wrap him.
Yeah. There you go.
Oh, okay, I was wrong.
Sneaky.
Very sneaky.
For however many times I hear that I'm right, you'd think I'd be tired of it by now, but no, not really. All right, this fellow in the camo jersey in the JT's been doing really well this morning, and I apologize, I don't know his name. Let's just call him Camo Guy in the JT jersey. He's up in the other team's 40 now, shooting cross field, cleaning up the field, with his partner in crime right behind him.
Definitely.
If he's not careful, he's got to wrap that the cross field shot from the other fellow.
Yeah, I mean, right now what they're doing isn't the smartest thing, but it's working, and that's exactly why you don't do that.
Yeah. So the Zap Chronic jersey fellow unfortunately got pummeled sticking out too far of his bunker. He's got to play a little more methodical, and the JT gentleman is out, unfortunately. Good noble try. That was pretty good. Maybe next time spread the field a little bit more, but I think their aggressiveness definitely helped him on that point. I think that was definitely cool. Northern still sort of holding it down just to figure out what they have left. As far as I can see, LCR has the back corner,
and that's where experience really takes over, regardless of skill. Got to know what to do in all situations. When you do, you can usually capitalize.
Yeah.
I have seen it a couple times today, even with some of the games that Mount Bridges has played. Even with just the one guy on the field, you've got to be careful with it.
All right. We have 2 alive for LCR and 2 alive for Northern, from what I can see. LCR's in the back left corner, as you can see there. And then we have another player in the Mayan. the small Mayan. Over here on the other side, we have Northern in the tall God bunker, and then one in the back left Dorito corner. Don't know what else I can tell you right now. Nobody's really moving. The clouds are cumulus in shape. The sun is popping out. The wind has picked up a little bit. The smell of pea meal on a bun and hamburgers are in the air.
Beer is flowing at the beer gardens.
Beer garden is open right now for those of you that aren't participating in the event. There's a small breeze going through the broadcast booth, filtering through Brett Cullen's beard and coming out a little fresher, if I do say so. This kind of commentary is what you expect when you don't move on the field.
Yep.
Nice. We also have a full line of OPL wear available at the swag booth. OPL trucker hats, OPL t-shirts. If you like what it did to Jory, you can buy some OPL wear.
Yeah. Probably look a lot better on you guys.
That's right. If you're not available to get to the event, go to the website or drop them an email. I'm not sure if they have a place to purchase it online, but if you can't find it there, drop them an email and they will get you something going.
Turn you from a bum to a stud.
All right, now we have some movement here from Northern. They moved up to Dorito 1. Now Dorito 2. He's looking for that snipe shot. He's got his scope. He's dialing it in.
This is definitely the longest point we've seen here today.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
He's accounting for windage right now and distance. And LCR has moved to the back left corner.
Great move.
Great
Spread out
move.
the field.
Although Northern is aware of where he is, but doesn't have to play with him because they've got the field crossed up right now.
Yep.
Time on the clock is ticking with 3:13 left on the clock. And thank you to Captain Obvious who said the clock is ticking, in case you didn't know at home.
So it's a 2-on-2 right now for Northern Loyalty. We have a guy in the 40 Dorito and the God. On the other side for LCR, we have a guy in the Dorito corner and the Snake Side can, which you can call an A1. You can call whatever you want.
And thank you to Cullen's Caterers for all these snacks and sandwiches today.
Fantastic sandwiches, cookies, chips, and vegetables.
I would go so far as to call them sandwiches. All right. They're definitely trying to stalemate this game. I guess when you come to play a tournament, each game it goes so quick. They're probably trying to just savor it.
Yeah.
You know, take in the sights, the smells, the sounds of the the paintball field. They really get their dollar value out of the time that they have on the field.
I mean, how can you not here at the beautiful Golden Beach Resort?
It's almost like they're going so slow they're literally walking the field and looking at all the angles.
Oh, we got some movement. The Dorito corner player for LCR just moved up to the D2.
I'm wondering if this fellow's guns. No, it's guns firing.
Something's going on. I
Oh,
mean,
he's out of paint.
yeah,
He has just what's in his hopper.
I think
That looks to
everyone
be it.
might be out of paint. That's probably why it's going sort of a stalemate right now.
Well, not to be that guy, but the paint trailer is here and it is fully stocked, so there really is no reason for you to be out of paint.
Oh, there
Oh,
we go.
wow. All right.
Very nice.
All right, so one of the LCR players did get roasted. The two Northern players are now Alamoing the last corner bunker player, and he is out.
All right.
He got hit in stereo there.
Looks like Loyalty will take this point and go up to nothing.
All right, on to bigger and better games. Who do we have up next?
Next, we have Joyceville Juveniles and Explicit.
Very good. That's the good thing about this split deck format. It's easier for us to remember the team names. All right, so Brian, you guys are in for Wasaga then, obviously, for the next
Yes,
event.
Sir. Yes, sir, we are.
Fantastic.
Definitely will be another amazing event, that's for sure. By
No,
the water
definitely.
once again, right? So Brian, I got a question. So coming from Scenario,
Mhm.
how has the transition been into the speedball format, and have you found any transferable skills from woods ball that has made that transition easier, and or something that might you might not do in speedball that you do in woods ball that is made that easier for you?
I would probably say just the big thing is more of the trust and the communication with your teammates and stuff like that. The transition for, I would probably say about the first event, the transition was a little tough just because we had been playing scenario for about 2 years before we came into the speedball and everything like that. So I mean, the first transition was a little rough, but we found a lot of the skills, like the communication being the big thing, guns constantly up, guns constantly laning and everything like that. We found that those were a lot of the transferable skills over, and it's really helped us definitely in the events.
Yeah, it's awesome to see.
Oh, look at this run through, guys.
Oh, very
did he do
nice.
it? He lived.
There you go.
He lived for a very short amount of time before he was showered with paintballs. That's one thing that you got to worry. When you guys go from a scenario to a speedball, is the constant awareness and the speed factor. I mean, not so much on the field, but it's that when you're playing recreational paintball or scenario paintball, when you're off the field, you can wait a couple minutes. You can take your time. You can get ready. But this is a constant go, go, go. And if you don't have all of your people on your team ready to go at all given time, that's when you lose. You miss guys on the field. You miss opportunities. So the preparedness of speedball is something definitely that you got to get used to.
Yeah, and we found it. I mean, we found with that one that was pretty easy. Like I said, I've got a great group of guys on this team. We're always helping each other out. I've got a roster of 10 people. So I find that when my one line goes out, as soon as they come off, that second line's right there to help fill paint, wipe hits off everything. So I mean, it's been a really good thing. It's definitely a big help having 10 people on your team and 10 people in the pits.
Very good. All right, we got less than 4 minutes on this match, guys. Explicit is running into the last couple bodies to finish off this point. Let's see if they can hold this together. They're doing a textbook move. They are going up the tape, and they're setting a guy to dummy the last two players. Unfortunately, he got one but didn't get the second one, but they did towel it. And that will be the end of that game. Explicit
that was a good point.
winning that conceded point.
So it is now 2-1 Joyceville Juveniles.
All right. That game ended pretty quickly. We're having some serious long matches in this division here. If these games don't finish soon, I will have to bring my own lunch.
Yeah, we'll see after this set if teams start to slow play the field a little more. Seeing the advantages of it and how the other teams have done it.
The one difference is the temperature has raised dramatically. People are now in shorts and T-shirts, where this morning was hoodies and jackets.
Yep.
So that's definitely slowing some of the players down. Plus, now they're into their second and third matches already. All right, nice breakout. Everybody's still alive on both sides.
LCR are actually tagged up a little bit late there, but seems like they made it out 5 alive.
So right now it's 5-on-4 for LCR. Northern dropping a body out of their back center. Ooh, that was like the world's longest Superman dive.
Yeah.
Good for him.
I'm definitely enjoying watching LCR play today.
Yeah, they're playing pretty well.
It's actually kind of funny. I've got a couple of friends that play for LCR, so it's actually really nice to come out and support them also too.
It's not really funny though. It's more All right, we just lost another Northern player. This seems to be the style of Northern. They seem to drop one or two guys, and then they have one or two left that just anchor until the end of the game. LCR on the same hand. Okay, point was conceded for LCR. LCR, on the other hand, seems to be dropping bodies on every one of their bumps and just letting Northern pick them off. On this one, they were aggressive, and they were not getting shot out, and they were taking Northern out by the angles that they were achieving by getting up on the field. So worked out for them this time. All right, so for those of you keeping track at home, what's left in the cater bag is turkey, tuna, and ham right now. Oh, and egg salad. Egg salad, you want to leave till the end of the day and put that out on your car's dash. And that'll be a nice snack for the drive home.
Oh, yeah.
That's actually how the flavors come out.
Yes.
Leave it out all day on the sun.
Yeah. mayonnaise, when it's all white and creamy, it's not good. It needs to be like dried and see-through.
Yeah, a little fermented.
Yeah.
And eggs never good cold, so.
This one? What about the other one?
So we have
Oh,
3:24 left in this match.
Right, what was it? Right. So was it 2-0 or 2-1? Okay.
All right, so the final score in the LCR Northern game was, what was it?
2-0. So Northern Loyalty took that match. So Northern Loyalty is now 2-0 for the tournament so far.
Oh, yeah.
Another strong showing from those guys.
They're always exciting to watch, definitely.
Yeah, they've proven themselves to be a top team in this league.
Oh yeah. And it shows when you practice against them too. They show you no mercy.
Yeah,
But it's a nice thing though, because you know what, you really get that learning experience too, and especially for a first year team.
You know, winning a tournament is one thing. A lot of people do that one-offs, but it's the consistency in teams and placing on the podium that really separates a great team from a good team.
Yep. You know, and like I said, we found that this year with our team, this is a learning experience for us. You know, and I mean, like, you know, win, lose, or draw for our team. You know, we always come out of these events very positive. You know, just happy that we can be here. Just happy that you know, guys have put together the OPL and stuff like that. It's a fantastic league. If there's any paintballers watching, if you guys haven't played in the OPL yet, I would definitely recommend Event 4 and Event 5. Get a team into the OPL. It is definitely an exciting league. It's a great atmosphere. Everybody's great here.
That's awesome. That's what paintball's all about, having fun.
Almost
You know,
definitely.
hanging out with your friends.
Yep.
Playing an awesome sport.
Yep. And like I said, you know, like you come to these events and there's just so many people that you know. Like you said, it's just really nice because you can just kind of get to see everybody, kind of catch up with them, you know, kind of see what they're doing. Because, you know, I mean, most of the time, you know, you just kind of see them at the paintball field. So it's always really nice to catch up with everybody.
Yeah, you know, I tell everyone I have my family and then I have my paintball family.
Yep.
You know, but it really is true. It's like they're my second family.
Yep.
You know, it's, you know, if I ever need anything, I know.
Oh yeah.
These people are going to be here to help me. So.
Oh yeah. And it's funny for me because of course, with me, like with my family and stuff like that, my wife plays paintball also too. So it's almost like the paintball family actually just kind of emerged into the actual family itself. Yeah. So, but yeah, no, definitely our teammates. The teammates are great. There isn't anything I wouldn't do for those guys, and you know, it's gone the same way too. I mean, we're one of those teams that, you know, we put everything together. A guy needs paint or a guy needs something, you know, the team always comes together. We always kick in, always help each other out and everything like that. Because I mean, that's the main thing. I mean, you play on a team and everything. It's all about, you know, like you said, family, right? Yeah. So
it's awesome. And that's one thing that makes, you know, or is the foundation for making a great team.
Oh yeah.
Is, you know, the friendship.
Oh yeah.
The family aspect. If you don't get along with each other, you're not going to be successful.
Exactly. And I have seen that, before. You know, you kind of throw together a team of just kind of guys that just, you know, and if they don't click and they don't have that common ground, you know.
All right, so who do we have up playing now?
We have Explicit and Joyceville Juveniles. This is
Explicit on your left, Joyceville on your right.
This is a tie game right now, 2-2. Very exciting game.
We've seen a ton of push-ups on the Dorito side, very little on the Snake in the last couple matches.
Yeah. It seems like the guys in the Snake are getting up there, but most of the bunkerings and, you know, really exciting moves are coming from the D side.
Oh, yeah.
All right, here comes a player to open it up. He went from the 20 Doritos into the center 50 Dorito. And let's see if he goes up to the wall. And now the Explicit player is crossing into the other side of the 50 into Joyceville's territory. Joyceville only seems to have one or two back left in the corner. That looks like that might be it for Joyceville.
Definitely great movement by Explicit.
Take that point.
At least 3 bodies alive for Explicit on that one. Very good. Things are chugging right along. We've posted the first couple of videos on Facebook so far. We've had really good success. Their comments so far, they've seen that Todd's been swapped out. They've seen that Mark's been swapped out. When does Jory go home?
I know you're excited to get rid of me, Todd, but
Maybe that wasn't typed. Maybe it was just something I thought I read. One thing I'll notice about the referees today is they've overstaffed the refs. There always seems to be one loitering in the staging area, having a drink or having a sandwich or something. They all seem to be rather spry because of it.
These guys think they're in a union or something?
Shh, we don't use the U word here.
Hey now.
Let's work on the Broadcasters Union first. Then we'll get the ref union brought in.
You
Well, if you need a union chair for that one, I can definitely help you out with that one.
You know, that would probably be the worst union of all time, or, you know, the privilege of using a union on refs. I can't even imagine the things that would go on.
How am I supposed to work in these conditions when I keep getting hit? Yeah. No, these guys are good. I see a couple of them have some towels, but otherwise they're, you know, they're in there. They're getting in there. I've seen Brody across the field jumping the snake bunkers to check a player. Unfortunately, he didn't get roasted doing so, but at least he got in there, and you know, Nolan's been on top of stuff. I'm very happy.
Yeah.
Paint's been shooting really well. I've heard good comments.
Almost definitely.
Oh, look at this push!
Wow.
Look at
Look
this
at
push!
50
that.
Dorito off the break. Joyce will do.
And he's in there.
This grass is sliding so very well. He had nearly overslid.
You know, they really have to make a push.
Yeah,
I
Explicit
think they're
dropping one
realizing
player.
that right now because they're
That
down
was
a
such
point.
a great move.
Very little time to go. You know, they're really, really, really pushing the field right now.
Joyceville just lost a player as well.
Oh, wow.
Although they are now in the 25 of... Oh, he
Joyceville
just got shot out.
Made a move into their Dorito too, but got shot out on the overslide.
So all 3 of the
They
last
have-
Joyceville players are at the 50 or beyond, getting the Alamo on the last player.
And there we go.
And if he's clean, they'll get that point and tie the game 3-3. Back to the reffing, though. You know, it's no matter how good the reffing is in any tournament, people are always going to complain about something. But I have to say, today's reffing has been amazing. There's been no complaints, no anything.
So far, the only complaints have been the
so-
commentating. Aside from that, it's been pretty good. No, but this is ideal paint temperature weather as well. So, I mean, on a hot, humid day, even with your case of paint in the shade, it does, you know, paint doesn't like it. Today, you can have it out in the shade with the breeze that's coming. The humidity level is low.
Yep.
Temperature level is decent. This is ideal temperature. So, you know, you could be shooting a mid-grade paint and still having good luck today. But today, fortunately for these guys, they got a premium paintball, so it's going to do really well. There's 4 seconds left in the next point, but looks like they're going to try to roll it. Are we rolling?
Yeah, it's full.
Looks like they're rolling it. Yep.
Okay.
Very good.
So they're going to end off in a tie. Seems like Explicit ties Joyceville Juveniles 3-3. Northern Loyalty wins 2-0 against Lake City Rangers.
Very cool. And thus ends this bracket, I guess.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
We'll be back. for the
back.
next set.
Very
Thank
good.
you.
Thanks.